Charles Aloma, and this is LDM News, part of Team.
He's got my heart beating louder than a gunshot. Smokes out the barrel and the handpiece is burning hot. He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. Such a criminal into my own heart. He's in my mind like a thief sneaking through the dark. He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree.
Hi, this is Charles Aloma. This is the LDM show, and we're here again with another show that we have to show you today. And we're here live on Harlem today at the Raw Space. And as you see in the back of me, it's going to be the grand opening of the Raw Space. And Earthly Jews, you may be seen her in another show of ours with Team View and also with the LDM show. But today she is having her own art gallery being opened today. Wonderful woman. You have to meet her live, and as soon we're going to cut it. And she's coming in right now. She's going she's going in right now, doing her thing. And then in a few minutes, when we come right back, it will be the ribbon cutting ceremony in order to things. But I can tell you, Harlem is getting so big that we need something like this, art shows. And it's all for the kids. So we want to give it up. And I'm Charles Aloma, and this is the LDM show. So when we come back, it's the Raw Space opening of their art gallery. Hi, this is Charles Aloma, and this is LDM Show, and we're back again. After I told you, but I'm here with Earthly Jews today. Thank you for inviting us one more time to one of your events. Now you're doing an art gallery. What can you not do?
Well, actually, Charles, this is our 22-point team youth program. Is the after-school program. We're opening up on September the 4th. It's going to be after-school program Monday through Friday from 2 to 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
And what are you doing basically with the kids on the art? Are they doing different type of arts or what?
Okay, well, what will happen will be the after-school program. We're going to be doing arts and craft. This is actually the art gallery here, and Mr. Greg Gates is the person who's in charge. But we're going to be using the space inside. But then once again, they have a lot of art shows here, so we're going to be exposing our children to the better part of life as far as to be in the arts, being creative. And what I'm going to do is have the cadet corps here. We're going to have the double dutch team here. We're going to have track team incorporated here, and also chess team, and then we're going to be incorporating a lot of other programs in this program with our youth.
All right, you spoke about the double dutch. I don't want it. That's flashbacks. You beat me on the other double dutch. I remember. Right. You beat me on the last one, but we won't talk about that one now, right? You want to see it, you got to go see the other events. But it is a good thing that Harlem, you're bringing this to Harlem, and you're having all the art stuff. What type of art are you trying to give to the kids?
Well, we actually want to see where they're at with their creativity. So whatever they vision, we want them to pursue it. So here is actually an excellent spot to do it because a lot of artists have work up here on the walls already. So we are going to incorporate whatever they're doing. But the creativity, the best part about it, the art gallery was the most available space for our community, for the children. And Mr. Gates was the wonderful person to allow us to be part of this event.
And that is good. Guys, you got to remember, you also got to support. If you have art stuff and you want to support her, go on online, click on Earthly Jews, Raw Space, and you'll find out information, donate, how you can help out, volunteer, because it's always good,
Okay. Also, what we're doing, we're looking for children from the ages of 4 to 10 years old. They're in public school. We're looking for the public school more often because they don't have an after-school program for the children. So we're going to make sure that those children, peace God, we're going to make sure the children are somewhere safe and have a lot of programs to offer. We're offering a lot of programs for them.
Well, when we come back, it's going to be the ribbon cutting ceremony, and then there's going to be a lot of different events, and speakers are going to be speaking soon. So you got to come right back. This is the LDM, Raw Space, Earthly Jews, Art Gallery. That's all I got to say.
Peace.
Hello, my name is Araya.
And I am Selena.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
And when I grow up, I want to be a nurse.
Did you know that individuals who drive while sending or reading text messages are 23% more likely to be involved in a car crash more than other drivers?
Also, a car crash is typical, happens within the average of 3 seconds after a driver is distracted.
The United States Department of Transportation notes that cell phones are involved in 1.6 million auto crashes in a year.
That causes 500,000 injuries and takes 6,000 lives.
On February 19, 2011, Ashley Jones Davis was killed in a horrific car accident. She was texting and driving when she left the center lane and drove head into a box truck. But she stopped short, writing in her final message, "I can't discuss this right now. Facebooking and driving is not safe." Because of this, a new law was made.
We have families that will miss us.
We also have futures.
There is no text that cannot wait until later.
So let's take this pledge and say no to texting and driving.
Together we can spread the word
And save a life, don't text and drive.
Facilitating our after-school program right here in this setting. And today was our open house, and I thank everybody for coming out. And what I would like to say is that this program is going to be incorporated in 3 and 4 different schools. We're going to do a PS 154, PS 129, PS 36, PS 125, and I think we have two schools that are a little way where the children will be transported here. We'll pick the children up, we'll bring them here, and we'll be having after-school snacks. We'll have arts and craft. We'll be incorporating 2 different teams. We'll be doing a double dutch team, the track team, and we'll have the drill squad with all the children participating, as well as we will have a track team, and the person who's doing the track team should be falling in very soon, hopefully. But most of the people coming here today are the community workers, and we have children that registered already, and we have children with seekers, so I'm doing a lot of footwork to incorporate children, but once again, it's kind of hard finding children, but really children are, they're waiting for me to school. Got to get to those parents. A lot of people are looking for an after-school program because right now public schools don't have an after-school program for pre-K and kindergarten. So with that being said, I want to make sure that we have some of our children go so the parents can go to work and be comfortable and don't have to worry about somebody picking their child up. They'll be in the same environment. This program, as you see, the space is beautiful. It's an art gallery. So once again, our children will be exposed to more art culture. We want to deal with more culture and computers. No computers here because I figure the children are already doing computers everywhere else. So let's get them back to the old school because I'm an old school parent. We like to get the children designed with programs and different things that we did when we was children. So that's what I want to do right now, is try to change, say, the role for us, our children. So basically, the little ones could grow up and maybe be productive. We could get 20 children here and change their ways in action. And also, the best part about this program, we're going to have a proper etiquette program. I mean, we're going to teach them manners. Using the yes, no thank you, please. For sure, but till they go home, they're going to be sharp, and the parents will be saying, I love this program. They're going to want to join too, you know. But now, right now, this is what we're really going to focus on, is incorporating our goodwill into our children, and they're going to, once again, that's our future generation. And I want to say that I want to have something to do with these children growing up in Harlem. We have a lot of programs out here, which is going to be a competition for me, but I'm going to give them the best program they've ever had up here. This is going to be the best, trust me. Once these children start coming in, and they see the difference of the children coming out, when the community sees the children walking down the block, there's going to be a whole other team of children. The children are going to be running around, jumping, kicking each other while they're walking. They're going to be in line in order, because once again, we have to get our youth back in order. And we got to have order. So that's what my job and everybody else's job here to do, is try to go back and try to get the respect and give the respect to our children, because they need us more now than they need it ever. I mean, the teenagers are good. But the babies are the ones we want to grip, because the teenagers are already set in their own way. We want to start from the foundation. That's the little ones. So we want to get them up. So we could get good 20 children out of this program every year. Or 25, we can still get 5 more, you know? But we want to get 25, because once again, these children are going to take what we teaching, they're going to take it back to school, they're going to take it home, they're going to take it to the community. And so as they grow every day, we're going to make sure that what we put into these children is going to be a plus, and they're going to be happy to be here. And I just want to start by introducing a couple of my staff members who are basically going to be training to be with us. I want to say, Son, can you come up for a second, please? Son is one of our trainees. Right now, I'm still screening my people, but I gave Son an opportunity to come and work with me because he's dedicated and he's true to his word. And we need people who are true to the word. And guess what? They got a little children. If they don't love children, they can't work with me. Okay, so I got Mecca. Come up here, Mecca. And Son. has done a lot, and community has helped me a lot. So I'm trusting these people who are working with me have helped. Mecca right here, Mecca is in college right now, and she's going to be a teacher. So her being a teacher, she definitely got a lot to give to the children. She has a lot of the new program they're doing for the children, because once again, I'm a little older. And they have changed a lot of the rules and the name of the game. So for sure, she's going to incorporate what she's learning in school here. And then we have one other young guy. Come on, Rashid, right? Okay, now this is Rashid. This is the youngest. Now you see that the two men and the two women, but actually the 12 ladies are going to be coming at me on Rashid. Once again, he's trying to do this hey love kid. We're going to find out if he really love kid. Because he had his nephew here, and he was doing pretty good with him. And that baby hasn't been out of order once. The only baby in here, but for sure he did good with the nephew. So it looks like he got the control of the children, as you can see. Okay, because he definitely did good, because that baby has been very quiet. So Uncle, you almost in there, okay? And so right now, I wanted to get the men and women, because we have the boys and girls, we want to make sure we balance out the situation with the children. We want the children to respect, and we want our workers, as my workers to be, to also have the input of the program. So right now, I want to say thank you guys for wanting to be on the team. Thank you, Doctor. Okay?
She's so fake. She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her face. Look at her chicken legs. Oh my god. How short is that skirt? I can't believe she didn't even put that on. Is that her dress? It's not even on her hardly. It's not even covering her up. It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How can she do her hair like that? I don't even know how this girl has friends. I saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is? I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow. Such a good idea. Watch this. You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea. Pass this. Oh my god.
Well, Kasim said he loves children too, but he's not going to be here on the set. But he is basically going to make sure I have what I need, and I have two other people who are helping give me the paperwork, give me the resources, and give me the connection I need to get the program started and to push it forward. And like I said, there's a lot of work to do, but as a unit, a community, we all going to work together to get it done. And I want to thank his brother Hakeem, because he gave me some information I really needed, and Shamgar, they illustrated a lot of information that's going to be necessary needed for this place. So with that being said, I thank you guys.
That's peace.
Okay, do you have anything to say?
Yes, let's keep
You know the word.
Hi, this is Charles Aloma, and this is the LDM show, and we're here at the Raw Space Art Gallery with 22 Points is actually putting something good in Harlem for the kids. I'm Charles Aloma. Earthly Jews is about to cut the ribbon and change her whole world. And we're having fun here. Everybody here in Harlem is watching at the moment. We even have the little kids here. And Earthly Jews, before you cut this ribbon, is there anything you want to tell everyone?
Yes, I want to tell everyone that it's a beautiful thing when you have space and you have a good person here in our neighborhood, Mr. Gates, sitting over here to the left. We want to thank him for allowing us to open this space up, have opened it up to the community and the children. And so I want to tell Mr. Gates, thank you plenty. And for everyone who is supporting me, I thank y'all plenty. It's a beautiful thing to know that I'm getting ready to do something big in Harlem, y'all, and I'm so excited about it. And I thank you for all the support.
And you know they always say there's a better half. So we got to come over here to the other side, or the better half here, trying to hide behind the cameras, behind me. How we doing?
Peace, I'm all right.
You're getting ready to do this. It's going to change the life once that ribbon is cut.
Go ahead, maybe let's do it.
All right. This is the LDM show. This is the art gallery. It's the ribbon cutting ceremony. Everybody on 3. Ready? Ready? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the LDM show. The art gallery has opened up for business. When we come back from commercial break, we're going to have more speakers and more fun. I'm Charles Aloma. This is the LDM show. The Earthly Jews 22 Points Art Gallery right here in Harlem, New York. The best place. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is Charles Aloma. This is the LDM show. And again, we're here with the 22 Points Art Gallery at the Raw Space in Harlem. And we have one of the staff members. Say your name real quick.
My name is Asan Aziz Salah. My honorable name is Dwayne Davis. And I'm going to be bringing like chess to the club, you know what I'm saying, here as far as helping with the homework, the arts and crafts development of the young people, and also a lot of the discipline and mannerism as well, you know.
And that's good how you say like the chess. Chess is a real hard game.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a master of it, but I just want the children to know that they could use their minds to get out of like really tight situations if they think before they move. That's all I'm going to really teach them. Just before you move or into any movement, think about what's going to happen after that.
That is true because my teachers always show you always got to think a step ahead.
Hey, right, that's true. Like stay at least maybe one step ahead, but not too far behind, you know?
I like that. One step behind. Oh, I like that. I like that little
Far behind.
behind it. That's good. What are you trying to look for in kids? Like, what do you look for that you know that will spark something?
Like one of the major I want to contribute to the children is give them some love and attention that maybe I missed when I was coming up. Because, you know, I always looked at it in my community that if more successful people would have just shown 10 or 15 minutes of interest, it would have pushed me a longer and a greater way in life. It would have, you know, gave me more inspiration to do greater things more often.
That is true because they always say you have to have like a little mentor, someone that you look up to, and that's the problem nowadays that they don't have that.
Right, and you know that's why I look at the community. It's only going to change the best foot forward. You know what I mean? Foot forward in the interest of our children, and we can change our communities one child at a time.
That's all it takes. Because that one person could spark it and do another person.
Yes, that's true. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, I hear a lot of people complaining about a lot of the things in the community. It's going to stay broke until you grab a wrench and tighten everything up.
That is so true. It's easy to complain and sit and do nothing than go out there in the world and do something.
Right, because it's like, you know, we have solutions to the problem. We put all our heads together, but more so without our heads, our effort. Let's put our effort together and magnify the effort, and we can be unstoppable, man, you know?
And what are the age groups that you're going to be teaching?
Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be from the pre-K up to maybe, I think, the 5th or 6th grade. Somewhere to that degree like that, you know? Because I'm going to show them, like, the basis of the chess. You know, I want them to get the formula down like that. And art, when it comes to, like, a lot of the art, you know what I'm saying, poetry, anything dealing with self-expressions and stuff like that, just give them a courage so they don't have to be shy and bashful about expressing themselves, you know?
And that's good because it shows them, you know, to be different is good.
Yeah. Well, you know, like, myself, my father never came to my popular football games, but I was one of the best players on the team. So, you know, that kind of, like, stopped me from, I could have maybe went on to the NFL or something if he just would have bought me a hot dog or something.
Just a little cheer right here and there. I say the same thing. It's like you look for that person to show that you're doing something good.
Right. And just notice your achievements. Like, because when you do the smallest little thing, if somebody notices it, then you'll do it again. But if someone doesn't notice it, then you stop interest, kind of like, well, what I'm doing it for if nobody's interested.
And it's true because there's a lot of hidden talent. They don't want to show it out. And out there you have art galleries like this, and you don't show it.
Right. Well, like I said, I just want to give them the inspiration that a lot of the opportunities I feel I missed as a person, as a young person, I just want to return it to the community and return it to the young people. And then when it's all said and done, I say I did all that I have and all within my power to make a change.
Well, this is the LDM show. We're going to come back with more staff members to talk and to figure out. But like I said, you want to learn art, chess, bring your kids to Harlem. We're here, 125th Street. Take the train, walk a couple blocks, and you're here. It's pretty simple, right?
Yeah, it's real simple. We look forward to having your children Monday through Friday. We're helping to be better citizens in the community.
And that's all we need.
That's it.
But we'll be right back again. This is the Earthly Jews Art Gallery at the Raw Space. 22 Points is doing their thing again. But again, you have to come and support kids. Don't sit there and like, yeah, you know what, I can do that. That's why they're watching us right now talking about, yeah, that's a good idea. But they're not going to do nothing about it.
Right. And that's all it takes is effort. If you have the effort, every hand could be used.
And before we go back, I just want to say something that I always heard that it takes a village.
Yeah, I agree.
And that came back in the days when there were villages where they helped each other.
Yeah.
And we need to come back to that.
Well, I just say, like, when I grew up, my parents gave everybody in the neighborhood permission to discipline.
Oh, yeah, I remember those days. By the time you get up to my point, three mothers already know.
Right. So, I didn't want, to get chastised from everybody, so I didn't do anything to even get in trouble, but they gave them all the permission. They said, if you ever see him doing anything, you whoop him and then you bring him to the house and then I got him. So it was always the village raising the child. So I agree.
Yeah, and we need to bring that back. When we come back, we're going to have two other staff members, and we're going to be trying to get things going because you need to bring your kids. That's all I got to say. Chess is a good thing for kids. Art, poetry, anything expression, yourself, right? I'm Charles Loman, this is the LDM.
Sweet melody, them soul is flowing now, yeah, and nothing hold we down. When we dance on the street, do it sweet, then you see it, say everyone bow, yeah. When we dance on the street, everyone move your feet until it's sundown.
Hi, this is Charles Loman again, and this is the LDM show, and we're here at the Art Gallery at the Raw Space, where they just had the grand opening here, and we're here with Mr. Michelle. See, and this is what it's all about, and so we have a staff member. And what is the part that you're going to bring as a staff member? Oh, you're a runner. Oh, that's what's up. What's your best one? 500? That's hard. You don't got time to think. You don't got time to think for that one. That's a good one. You like to run? No? What you like to do? Nothing. You gotta like to do something. Watch TV. You don't know what you do. What you like to do? What's your favorite costume? I have to know that. I know you have that. Nothing. You just like it all. You just like it all. Camera shy, right? Don't worry about it. So, what is it you want to try to teach the kids on? What is the basic training that you have to take yourself to do something? Like let's say you're 100. You don't have time to do it. And how long have you been running? Hey, we all get a little blessing to become that. That's a good thing that you're trying to teach, like the kids track and field and stuff like that. We lost it. Like us when we were young, we had track and field all over the place. And now they don't really have it. So I'm trying to think of that. And especially running track and field. You know, that's bring it, bring it home where I was. So what age groups are you trying to teach? I see a lot of running and stuff. Is that hands really does something with on the track and field? Like a rhythm or something? Yeah, it's a rhythm. Oh, great. She really not told me I was doing it. And then I would have faded. So you don't like running? You play games? You're just an A-back kid, right? You just want to be with your uncle, but that's it. Right? So, no more uncle. See, that you answered, right? All right, well, we're here at 22 points again at the Art Gallery at Raw Space in Harlem, New York. And again, this gentleman here is going to be showing the kids how to run in the track and field. I think there's like 100, 500 relays. It's about 5, 6 different things. Well, there's a few that I definitely won't be doing that jump thing. That's not for me. I'm probably jumping. Yeah, well, the hurdle thing, no, I'm not good. I'm good. Relay, I'll probably just throw the guy like, yo, keep on going, man, keep on going. It's not for me, that's why I'm in front of the camera. I'm Charles Harlem, this is the LDM show. And again, we're going to come back with another staff member and some other people to talk about what's going on here. And I'm glad that guys like Son is actually coming out here and taking his time to teach the kids. That's what's going to give it up to you. And especially, he must be good with the kids. It's tired. No, wow. Well, you know, it's you, right? You're the man. Tell us. I'm the man. He's shy. Anyway, we'll be right back. Show. And again, we're here, like I said, on the Art Gallery in Harlem, New York, Raw Space. And I'm here with Mecca today, who is one of the staff members as well. And Mecca, what are you going to be doing as a staff member here?
I'm going to help like little kids with their homework when I come, because I go to school too, so I'm going to help them when I come out of school. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. With their homework and whatever they need help with, I'm here. So I'm going to help them.
You say you're in school, or what are you doing in school?
Yeah, I'm in college right now. I'm a liberal arts major, and then I'm going to transfer to another school for my bachelor's degree in education or English.
Is that what you're going to take, liberal arts, or you're just starting now and then change it later?
No, because when I first went to college, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because a lot of the college, they start with one, and then they end up with something else.
I didn't know what I wanted to do, and then, like, as I got more deep in my classes and stuff, I was like, yeah, I want to do teaching. I wanted to do that since I was little. So I was like 3 years old, wanted to teach. So I was like, let me just do my dream and teach. So.
And how long have you have now to go?
School, probably like 3 more years.
And you're going to be teaching little arts or anything else?
I teach little kids, like probably 1st to 6th grade, probably. Yeah, not older kids.
So that's good, because you want to catch someone that mind is right.
Teenagers, like she said, they're already set in their ways, right. So you can't change them. But when you're with little kids, you could change them somehow. You could just try to influence them. And for me, like growing up, my teachers were my role models, so right. That's why I want to be a role model for little kids.
Which is true because, like you said, like a couple of years, 1 year old, 2 year old, they sponge off of the adults, and
Like 4 or 5, they just ask a lot of questions, and they just mimic, whatever they see nowadays. So
are you sure you're ready for the why? Why? Why we got?
I love kids, and I've been one of those kids who asks a lot of questions. I still ask a lot of questions even now. So
When I was young, I asked so much questions. I think that's why I became a reporter. It's like, yeah, I ask so many questions, and it's still to that point where I ask a lot of questions, even when I don't know anything. You have to really ask and ask.
Yeah, it's important to ask because I had philosophy like last semester, and it's like very important to ask questions. The more questions you ask, the more you learn, and that's why I never stop asking questions because I learn, I pick up, and I learn from everybody.
So you just sponge that in towards the kids now.
I'm not very I'm reserved. I talk. I can get loud when I'm more comfortable. Like now, I'm nervous, but
Don't worry, it's a couple thousands. That's it. That's watching.
That's usually even
Only a
worse.
couple thousand. We reached 13,000 viewers the other week, so don't worry about it. But you have all these kids around you. Like you said, you love kids. What is it that you want to try to teach more?
Like for me in school, English was my best favorite subject. So I just want to help a lot of kids with reading, and it's just like when you read, you just go into another galaxy or something. So that's how I feel when you read. So, maybe kids, help them out with their reading English because that's something, or history, math. Maybe someone else could help them with that. But English, I feel it's important.
Well, yeah, that's true. English and math was my top. Everything else, social studies, I don't know about all that.
And computers, but she says no computer program. But English for me was always number one.
Well, I think since she said there was no computers, I think it was a good thing because with computers you forget to use your mind, and with literature and stuff you're actually using your mind.
My nephew is just, I feel bad because he's 14 now, and I babysit him and my sister. She was telling me I was the teacher because I was always around them. I was always looking after them and making sure they're okay all the time, and one of the methods I would get him to do is read or get on the computer, and now he's just stuck on the computer. He's always on Facebook all the time. It's just Java, come on, let's go. No, I gotta check my Facebook. I'm like, yo, oh my gosh, this kid.
All right, well, we got Mecca here that's going to be teaching English, literature, basically a lot of things, but no math, right? No math.
Maybe when I get better, I'll help out.
But again, guys like this, ladies like this, people like Earthly Jews that are coming together in Harlem to bring more, I think, events and more a mindset to kids.
There's a lot of negativity around these days.
That's the key thing is the positivity. So you have your kids and you're around Harlem and you want to learn, there's track, chess, English, math, everything you want to do after school instead of being home on your computer all day doing nothing. Come and learn culture, learn everything you could. That's how you grow, basically. A well-rounded person is not a person that just knows how to do Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's not well-rounded. You don't need that. You need to come here and do more than that. I'm Charles Aloma. This is the LDM show, and we're going to come right back.
She's so fake. She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her face. Look at her chicken legs. Oh my god. How short is that skirt? I can't believe she'd even put that on. Is that her dress? It's not even on her hardly. It's not even covering her up. It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How can she do her hair like that? I don't even know how this girl has friends. I saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is? I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow. Such a good idea. Watch this. You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea. Pass this.
Hi, this is Charles Aloma, and this is the LDM show. and we came to a closing to the opening of an art gallery in Harlem, New York, right here at the Raw Space at 125th in Harlem, close to the Apollo, and everything else that happened in Harlem is right near this area. So in closing with the show, and I want to thank Earthly Jews, the senator, the kids that came today, the food and everything that they had today, it was very, very great. But the whole thing of this whole show was to show that we need stuff for kids. We need artwork. We need poetry, rap, singing, anything that you need to do. But it all takes the help of each other. And you have to try to help more and more with each other. So we're here in the closing of our show today, and I'm Charles Aloma, trying to bring you another exclusive interviews and stuff like that. But you got to remember what I always say in my interviews: haters say what? Keep on going and keep on pushing. I'm Charles Aloma, and this is the LDM News, and we're here at the Art Gallery in Harlem, New York, the Raw Space. Hi, this is Charles Aloma, and this is LDM News, part of Team